of Toxic Couch TV, and happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Welcome on once again. I am Alex Blackwood, my buddy Colton Heinrich. Where are you right now, Colton?
I'm currently in Disney. That is why we're so late because I cannot figure out for the life of me how to manage all of this. I'm also like running tech at the same time and don't know how this is working. So my quality stinks right now. I'm looking at on the live footage, but that's okay. Let's see. Yep, we're
Where,
hanging in there today for sure.
where specifically at Disney have you been so far? Hollywood Studios, for example,
We were at Hollywood Studios last night. We went to Jollywood Nights, and that was super
Nice.
duper fun. So it's one of those like special ticketed parties. A lot of special characters. I watched one of my favorite things I've ever seen at the park. Alex, you'll appreciate this. Um, my camera quality is stinking terrible right now. Um, so one of my favorite things that I've ever seen at the park, we watched this Jazzy Nights, I think it was called, or whatever. The Muppets, like the actual puppets, were there.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was really cool. There was a live jazz band accompanying the Muppets singing and dancing. And
That's
it
awesome.
was it was stellar. It was so good. All right, I tell you what, Alex, I'm gonna let you keep introing, do your Colts reactions. I'm gonna see if I can maybe get a better camera quality really quick while you're doing this.
Okay. Well, meanwhile, I'm here still at the Heinrich household, and fortunately enough, I am still able to bring you the beloved Boba Cam. Everybody say hi to Boba. Hi, Boba. Hi, Boba. That was the Boba Cam, and we will hopefully have plenty more of those later on. Um, yeah, before we get too far into this, today's episode of Toxic Couch TV and all episodes of Toxic Couch TV are brought to you by Heinrich's Harmony. Heinrich's Harmony offers private piano, guitar, and voice lessons rooted in a Christ centered approach to music education. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced musician, you will find lessons that help you grow in skill and faith. Learn more or sign up today at stepstograce.com and scroll to Heinrich's Harmony, where faith and music come together in perfect harmony. Welcome back, Colton. You missed the Bulbacam.
I That's so sad, but I didn't because I was watching the stream, so we're all good.
Oh, nice.
Also, it appears that I am looking so much better than I thought I was going to.
Well, you look beautiful, anyways.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. We kind of just got to jump right into the show this week as opposed to normal where we will send it out to people and enjoy the week. So I tell you what, Alex, I'm going to give you some Packers reactions while you go ahead and send the link out to everybody who you want to watch the show live. If you're catching us on YouTube, we're going to say it right up front. Make sure you like and subscribe because this is literally something we do every single week. So I am copying this. I will send it to you, Alex. It's a little bit of a rough show this week. Like I said, we are at Disney. Um, or I am. Alex is currently sitting in my house. uh,
A no
Hang on.
show is rough when we have Boba. I'll give
You're
you
right.
another Bulbacam.
You're right. Boba Cam. Okay, so let's see. What would you rather I do? Let do some football reactions or talk about what I've been up to?
Um, I would love to hear both, if I'm being honest.
Okay, cool. I'll talk a little bit about what I've been doing for the past couple days now that I'm all settled in and don't have to worry about what's going on. So let's see. We got here yesterday at 9 a.m. after our flight took off at 5 a.m. That was brutal. We left the very house you're sitting in. We left it at 3 o'clock in the morning to get to the airport. Amaya's name wasn't changed yet to Heinrich because uh, that's been a pain in the rear end getting her name changed. Believe it or not, Alex. So we got her name changed, got her on the plane. Um, I took Amaya out to dinner the other yesterday, and I have been hyping this dinner up so much. It's called Ohana. It's one of my favorite places. It's all of Amaya's favorite foods. Oh, I can hear the other half of my family's. Yep, I can hear the other half of my family. Where did they go? Oh, there they are. Can't see them, but they are. They're walking that way. No, you can't see it. Okay, whatever.
No, I can't see it at all.
This show's such a mess today, but it is what it is. We what did we do? We went to Ohana. Maya, how was Ohana? Say it louder so the camera can hear you.
It was so amazing. It was fantabulous. Loved it. 10 out of 10. Would do it again. Love it. I love my husband.
Appreciate that. What was your favorite food?
Steak.
The steak. The steak and her pot stickers were her favorite. Okay, so we did that. We ate so much, and my grandpa, whose birthday we're celebrating this week, um, his saying is he's going to eat until he hates himself. And you know what? I have done that. I have eaten so much food. The reason why we were late today is because I I literally was at this restaurant eating like there's no tomorrow. It was delicious, but good. We were at Chef Mickey's tonight. We did not do a park today. This is the first time in like what feels like 10 years that I've been coming to Disney. So for the folks watching at home, if you didn't know, we are a Disney family through and through. We are here 2, 3 times a year. This is already my third time here this year. Um, yeah, we had a rest day. I've never not since I was a little kid, but we are traveling with my little cousins, so that does make sense. I don't know, man. It's been super fun. Tomorrow's a Magic Kingdom day. Being here during Thanksgiving's really going to be interesting, really going to be weird, but I have tried some of the best cocktails I've ever had as well. They do some great stuff.
Must be
Great
nice.
stuff. You'll get there soon. You'll get there soon.
Only got another month or so.
Exactly. There you go. You'll make it. We're gonna have a good time on that day.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Colton, why don't you talk about what you saw on Sunday against 9?
Oh, okay. Well, defensive dominance, Alex. We haven't talked about the game. Well, I guess we did. We saw each other right before.
Mhm.
No, literally defensive dominance.
Yeah.
It was insane. It was so good. I was blown away by how well the defense did. The offense had its struggles and its woes, which really bothered me. Obviously, how can it not bother somebody, right? Matt LaFleur really getting on my nerves. His play calling was definitely better than it has been, and I would say since people have been calling for his job, it's been better. But I would not say that he's 100% safe at the end of the season still. I would say that he's definitely on the hot seat, and his is one of the hotter ones in the NFL. But Micah Parsons, holy crap, dude! Did you were guys were also in the early window, so you didn't watch much of our game.
No, if any of it.
Yeah, so
I saw when JJ sacked himself, but that's about it.
that was pretty funny. So I had Red Zone on my phone while we were Sunday was actually my dad's birthday. So we were over at Grandma and Papa's watching and it was super fun, but it also not like down at the Tiki Bar where we've got the everything going on.
Mhm.
So I was really excited to see the defense just come to life, especially with big names out like Quay Walker and Lucas Van Ness looks like he's out for the season at this point. So that could be rough.
Yeah. What about offensively? How did they look? How did people like Jordan Love look?
Jordan, believe it or not, looked what I would call fantastic. But to be honest, we did not pass as much as I thought we were going to. Christian Watson is undeniably our wide receiver one. Offensively, you could not be happier with the connection between Watson and Love. They are clearly amazing, and obviously we've got a quick turnaround too. Just seeing, Packers are really injured, but Emmanuel Wilson stepped up. Holy crap, career day for Emmanuel Wilson. His jersey sold out the day of the game because of how many people were like, "This is our guy." So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it because I think we may have a 1-2 punch here.
Yeah, definitely something to look forward to. What did he have? 2 touchdowns?
2 tuds, 100 something rushing yards on 30 touches. So yeah,
Oh, jeez.
yeah.
Yeah, they trust him a lot to give him 30 touches.
Heck yeah. Yeah, it was clear as day what they were trying to do. It was run through everybody's face, and the Vikings definitely there have not been JJ McCarthy in as many starts as he's had is the second worst in terms of QBR since they've recorded the stat.
Yep, saw that on PFF today too.
So I don't know whether it's a win we can count on, but quick turnaround Lions this week, literally 2 days from now. So
Definitely one of my candidates for Tuxer Couch Game of the Week.
oh, for sure. Yeah, no, this is going to be a great game. The Lions playing on Thanksgiving is a tradition unlike any other.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it's your turn, dude. Tell me about the Colts.
Ladies and gentlemen, the downfall and the collapse of the Indianapolis Colts has begun.
Mhm.
The Colts, when you combine this second half performance and look at their upcoming schedule for the rest of the year, which Texans, Jaguars, Seahawks, Niners, Jaguars, and Texans again. Yeah, we're cooked, ladies and gentlemen. Shane needs to get his act together because at the end of the day, this loss and that second half explosion was his fault. Entirely his fault. I don't see why Daniel Jones is being forced to throw slant routes on 3rd and long. I don't see why Jonathan Taylor and the Colts O-line can't get anything going. This was just an offensive disaster class in the second half, and oh my gosh, don't even get me started on the defense in the last 2 minutes of the game and in overtime. DeForest Buckner was out. He could be out for quite some time. He's on injured reserve right now, and you could tell. The defensive line was getting absolutely zero push, and there was absolutely zero pass rush, and we cannot tackle to save our lives. Like, we made Kareem Hunt look like the 2017 version of himself before he decided, hey, I'm gonna commit crimes. Yeah, it all around, I couldn't stand to watch it, and I really have to wonder if we're still even a playoff team at this point right now.
Understandable.
So that's where I stand.
Yeah, that seems justifiable when you think about it. Yeah.
Also, Sauce Gardner sucks.
Oh,
Sauce
no,
Gardner
he does
is
not. No,
The
he
whole
doesn't.
defensive backfield is horrible.
Oh,
This
no.
we Colts fans were really told that this was the next LOB with Moore and Mooney Ward and Sauce. Cooked Rashee Rice cooked that man Mooney Ward all game. All game.
From what I saw, Rashid Rice did in fact cook.
I know
Mahomes found him more than once in clutch time.
I know Mooney Ward just was going through a lot of stuff, being injured, on injured reserve, dealing with a whole bunch of other personal things, but so I guess I'll give him a pass, but like
Right.
come on, man. Just the Houston game, which I'm pretty sure Stroud is coming back.
Yeah,
It's not going to
probably.
be fun. It's not going to be fun.
That defense is scary, Houston's. Oh my
Mhm.
gosh. You called
Yeah.
it too. You called it for the Thursday night game.
Yeah, the
Huge.
first time I ever tried the beep, beep,
Beep,
beep,
beep.
upset
Ups.
alert. I may be trying that this week. I'm not totally sure just yet.
Yeah, no,
But
that game was kind of devastating to watch. I've been rooting for you guys all year. The first time this year that you've picked against your team and it worked out for you in terms of game
Mhm.
picks. So
yeah, so we're actually gonna get into our game picks later on, and maybe I will go beep beep beep. But
I
in the
do have a question
meantime,
though.
oh sorry,
I have a question. Do you think that that game could have easily gone either way? Because from my understanding, it definitely could have.
absolutely. If we had kept our act together, it would have been like 31-14.
Right.
Honestly,
Yeah. Gotcha.
even if we knew how to tackle, we probably would have pulled that off in overtime.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm with you. I think that you guys definitely offensively. We you didn't even talk about it. So let me ask you a couple more questions. Jonathan
Yeah.
Taylor, right? Uh, we've talked about this. You shut down Jonathan Taylor. You shut down the Colts. Nobody's been able to shut down Jonathan Taylor except for the Chiefs. It feels like. What are you thinking?
Not necessarily true. If you because remember the Pittsburgh game as
That's
well.
true. That's true. So
Yeah.
if you're going up against some good defensive coaches, which you're definitely going to come playoff time,
Mm-hmm.
do you?
D'Amico Ryans this week,
Yeah,
big test.
yeah. Well, you guys are definitely a lock for the playoffs. No, really?
Not with this
That's
schedule.
crazy,
Not with
dude.
this schedule. I'll say it again. Texans, Jaguars, Seahawks, Niners, Jaguars, Texans.
Ooh, that's rough.
That
And the
is rough.
Texans are going to be playing up until that week 18 to try to fight for a playoff spot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh man. So you
They're
guys
about a
don't
game
even.
out from the playoffs already.
Yeah, you guys don't even get a bye week then. Not a bye week, but you guys don't get an easy win at the end of the season.
No.
Oh man, you're in it for the rest of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes. Oof.
Yeah.
Man. With D'Amico twice, I think
Mm-hmm.
I think you guys will be fine in Jacksonville. I think you guys should be
Mm.
fine.
You don't understand the team that we turn into the moment we step foot in Jacksonville. You don't understand.
Yeah, I know, but you guys should manage it fine. And then who else did you say that you had?
Houston twice, Seattle, and the Niners.
Ooh, Niners will give you a run for their money. Seattle will too. That rush defense for Seattle is severely not talked about
Yeah,
enough.
and if we couldn't do our thing against Rasheed, imagine what JSN is going to do to us.
Yeah,
JSN might
no
br-
kidding.
JSN might break the receiving record by the time we play him.
He no, there. How many weeks until you play the Seahawks?
Week 15, so that's 3 weeks from now.
Oh, he'll probably have broken it by then. I would assume.
Yeah.
We'll talk about JSN later in the show.
Oh yeah,
But
for sure.
holy crap, dude! What a absolute dog,
Mhm.
man.
So we went off on a little bit of a tangent there.
Yeah.
Why don't we make up for that by going right into overreaction or not? So
I have
if
so many this week, Alex.
yeah, I have so many too.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Okay.
So I'm glad that we're all on the same page because I have so many.
Yeah.
Let's just get into it. I'll leave it
So
for you.
so yeah, let me just explain to everyone what this is again. So basically what I am going to do, and Colton is giving me the honors to kick this off, is I am going to give Colton a reaction that I had this week, and he is going to tell me whether or not this is a overreaction or not, and give his reasoning for that. Then I
Yep.
will do the same to that same take, and then the process will repeat. Colton will give me a hot take, and vice versa, and we'll just keep exchanging reactions.
Mhm.
So I am gonna kick this episode of Overreaction or Not off with the same topic. The Colts are frauds.
Oh, that's literally the first one I have written down. JT and the Colts are no longer the MVP or the best team in the league. Yeah, no, this is definitely not an overreaction in terms of what I said. I think the fact that they're no longer in it for like being the best team in the league and no longer in it for being like the quote unquote surprise, I guess. Yeah. Are they frauds? No. Shane is way too good of a coach, I think, to be a fraud. I know you might disagree as a Colts fan, depending on the week. Shane's definitely not a fraud. His play calling can be conservative at times, but it is still he knows how to coach to the players that he has. Now, do you think the culture has shifted in Indy? Because I know it was a little rocky the past 2 or 3 seasons.
It was a little shifty the past 2 seasons, but it definitely wasn't his fault.
Right, but
Um,
that's what I'm asking. Do you think that the culture has changed around? Because I think that would be something I would determine them to be frauds with.
you know what did change the culture?
No,
Carly. Carly.
literally,
Hmm.
no joke. She is awesome, dude.
Yeah.
You guys are so lucky to have an owner like Carly Arce. I
Hmm.
know you've got all three girls, but Carly being as involved as she is,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I do think the culture has shifted in there.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna say overreaction. Colts are not frauds. Don't panic.
I'm gonna say not an overreaction.
Wow.
And here's why. Has there been a single game this season after week 1 that Jonathan Taylor has not scored a touchdown and the Colts won the game? The
Is the
answer is
answer
no.
no? I figured
The
that the
answer is
answer would be
no.
no.
We are 0-3 since then in games where JT has not scored a touchdown. Those losses are against the Rams, the Steelers, and the Chiefs.
Rams are the best team in the league. You almost won that. AD Mitchell lost it for you.
Yeah, but what happens when we go out and face a good team that knows how to neutralize the Colts run game?
Yeah. Do you think that the Colts could benefit from having another running back that's not Jonathan Taylor? Uh,
I mean, Amir Abdullah is a really good running back. Like
yeah,
he's
but
been in the league for how long and he's still got it,
but
really.
he's getting like 10% of the touches,
That's very
if that,
true.
if that. Like, wouldn't it the 1-2 punch help? I mean, look at what happened. We'll talk about Jameer at some point, right?
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
like Jameer, Sonic and Knuckles literally 1-2 punch, and
Hmm.
I would argue that Jameer had such a good game because of
Yeah.
David's ability to get
Hmm.
in there.
Hmm.
But that's
But getting back on the topic of the Colts, yeah, maybe giving Amir more of a role would be substantial to the team. Um, Regardless where I stand right now, especially with how the defense is playing, not an overreaction by any means.
okay. Okay, I guess we'll just have to see what happens in the next few weeks here because we are starting to close out the season.
Hmm.
Yep. All right, you ready for mine?
Yep,
Cowboys have the ability to go and get the division and more this season.
that's an overreaction.
Mm-hmm.
Massive overreaction.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we've seen Dak play at home against the Eagles. He wins every time, and then he doesn't know what to do against literally any of the other regular season opponents. And it
They're 500 right now, Alex. They're 5-5.
let's see their schedule
Let's see.
because this is about where they stand, if
Chiefs,
not just below where they stand.
Chiefs, Lions, Vikings, Chargers, Commanders, Giants.
Absolutely not, bro. No, no,
You don't think so?
not with that schedule. No. This
Vikings, Chargers, Commanders, Giants is all winnable for them.
I don't know about the Chargers.
It's in Dallas.
That one's a tough one for me.
Historically, at
Um,
home, they've got one of the best records.
for right now, I am gonna say it. That is a huge overreaction.
I'm gonna also err on the side of overreaction here, but I do think that we should be keeping our eyes on the Cowboys. If not for the division, they could really sneak into a wild card here. Watch them beat the Lions. If they beat the Lions and then sweep their last 4 games, they could be very close to being in that like sneaky wild card category.
Hmm.
They've got
It's just
something they've got something to play for now too.
It's just the NFC is so good this year.
Okay, so I did have that written down as well. Like we'll talk about that. I'll get to that in a later point. But yeah, we did talk. We'll talk about it later. But I'm gonna err on the side of overreaction, but it's still very possible.
All right.
Three games behind the Eagles.
All right. All right. I have a pretty wild one for my next one.
Okay.
The Panthers should move on from Bryce Young at the end of the year.
We were talking about Bryce Young being elite last week.
We were.
You said not
We
an
were.
overreaction.
We were.
I didn't get to watch. I didn't get to watch the game.
Granted, me neither. But well, I watched some of the second half. But
I also watched some of the second half. I was too busy singing and dancing and watching the Muppets.
I was also singing.
You were. Yeah, I'm glad that was happening. Yeah, we didn't get to watch much of the games yesterday. Brock Purdy also didn't look fantastic.
No,
And
no,
no-
that's actually one of my weekly stories.
So let's not jump the gun too fast here. So I'm gonna go blatant as day. Yes, overreaction. Bryce Young has done way too much for this team.
I'm with you here. This is an overreaction. It seems like a whole new culture change this year, and it's only going to go up.
Yep. Yeah. Okay.
And they played the Niners, who schematically have one of the best defenses at the end.
Yeah. No questions asked. Who is that out there? Saleh, right?
Yeah, that's Robert Saleh.
Been killing it this year as a coordinator.
Mhm.
Definitely. I just don't think anybody can fix the Jets. Not a conversation that we need to like consistently bring up, but I think the Jets are unfixable.
Yeah.
So, all right. Here's my next one. Hold on tight, because this is another bold one. JSN is on pace to be one of the best wide receivers of all time.
Ooh, all time.
All time.
I would dare say, not an overreaction.
I'm 100% with you. That is absolutely not an overreaction.
Especially when you say the terms on pace. I don't see much stopping him unless it's like some crazy injury that messes up his whole career.
Literally.
Because he's already on pace to, as we talk about, break the receiving record. That was actually one of my reactions is JSN will break the receiving yards record
in less than 18 games too.
Yeah, not even. Yeah, no, it is going to happen.
If he does it by week 15, week 16, 100% not an overreaction. But this is not an overreaction for me, no matter what.
Just do me a favor, JSN, and don't go off when I'm playing Colton in the fantasy league. Please, just don't.
Oh, just you wait. We're gonna talk about that too. We'll touch on it.
Okay.
We'll touch on it.
Okay. But anyway, all in all, this is no overreaction by any means.
Yep. All right. What do you got, buddy? Throw them at me.
The Rams are the undisputed team to beat right now, and Matt Stafford is the MVP.
Absolutely. This was one of my takes. Rams Super Bowl feels more real every day.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, this is no overreaction.
No,
to me,
absolutely not. This is legit. They are legit. Wow.
Honestly,
I'm blown away.
The NFL is so competitive this year, so anyone can really dethrone them at any point.
Yeah, but
right now they are the hottest team.
I would argue that the top of the top is really competitive. But the Rams are in a class of their own this season, literally. And I told you that week too. I was like, on film, this Rams team doesn't look like that they should lose a game all year, which is crazy because Stafford was going to retire.
Yeah.
His back was thought to be so bad that he couldn't play again. So, yeah, I'm with you. All right.
Yeah.
Here's my next take, and it's going to kind of contradict something I said earlier. The Lions run through Sonic. Without him, they're nothing.
Oh, overreaction. Huge. The Lions are literally great in every position on offense. You should know that because you have both Gibbs and St. Brown on your team, who both clobber me. But my point stands. The pass game looks amazing. The
Yeah.
run game looks amazing, and each of those have for the past 3 years.
I have a question for you though. I'm gonna throw
Hmm.
something your way. Maybe this would have been a better way to say it. I believe that Jared Goff is holding this team back.
Oh, see, I didn't get to really watch much of that game on Sunday. All I really saw was the Jameis Winston trick plays.
That was insane. Oh my
Both
gosh,
of them were.
Jameis. Yeah, yeah, so good. The Jameis touchdown. The Packers were actively playing. I was on my couch kicking and squealing. Jameis, Jameis, Jameis.
Yeah. They're 7-4. Definitely nothing to panic about. And
Right.
they're Dan Campbell and the Detroit Lions. The Giants gave them a run for their money because their season was on the line and Kafka was trying to save his job.
Yep.
That's an overreaction.
Okay.
It is.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go with an overreaction. They have so much talent on that roster. You think of their offensive line and how stellar they are. You think of their defensive line. Their secondary definitely has guys on it. They're a good team. So
yeah.
let's not cut them short.
No questions asked.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
with you.
Joe Burrow comes back this week.
Yes.
Joe Burrow will save the Bengals season.
No. No, overreaction. Joe Burrow, here's a different take. Joe Burrow shouldn't even come back this season. It's not worth
That's definitely not an overreaction
it's
on your
not worth
part.
coming back. It's not
Unfortunately,
worth it.
that's not the take at hand. It is my take, and I say it is an overreaction.
It's an overreaction. Absolutely.
Yeah. The locker room is already lost. I don't think there's any saving it.
Let's see. Man, yeah, I'm with you. Okay, I've got so many. We've touched on so many of these already. Ooh, this one will strike a nerve. The NFC is the superior conference, no doubt, this year. NFC teams are currently
Overreaction.
NFC teams currently have a winning record against AFC teams.
Yeah, well, AFC teams are still better.
As of 2 weeks ago,
You glitched.
okay, we good? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, fantastic. Let's break this down. As of 2 weeks ago, they were like 29 and like 8 against all of the AFC teams. The Seahawks right now are 4-0 against AFC opponents. I'm telling you right now that the NFC, the talent, the level of football play this year has completely flipped to what we used to expect. The NFC is taking the crown in terms of tough football.
Yeah, but the AFC will take the crown in terms of the Super Bowl.
Who though? Who in the AFC is going to beat out any of the top 5 NFC teams?
Drake May.
No way, dude. No
Yes
way.
way.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it one bit. I don't think the Patriots are going to blow any of these NFC teams out of the water.
Enough with the rage bait. This is an overreaction.
This is not an overreaction.
You know what? Since you threw rage bait at me, I'm going to throw rage bait at you now. Caleb Williams is a top 10 quarterback.
That is absolute baloney sandwiches. Caleb Williams knows nothing but running with his legs. He genuinely, on film, does not look that good. I cannot believe this, but Caleb Williams has almost single-handedly destroyed the Bears on how many wins do they have this season?
They have 8. They are 8-3.
Okay, so on 8 occasions, Caleb Williams easily was on track to throw the game, but then got bailed out for X, Y, and Z. No, this is an overreaction. Caleb Williams is a bottom 15 quarterback in the league.
So you said he's really good with his legs, right?
Yes.
What's super cool about the NFL and being a quarterback and just being any position in general, you only have to thrive in one aspect of that position to really truly be good.
No. No,
Yes.
that is not true.
Yes.
That is
That
so
is
not true.
absolutely true.
I'm 100% against you on that. If you want to be an elite quarterback, using your legs is not the way to do it. We can look throughout all of history, and I can tell you that the quarterbacks who use their legs the most don't tend to be in the Hall of Fame, don't tend to go out and win Super Bowls. It just doesn't happen.
Randall Cunningham.
Okay,
Steve Young.
no, Steve Young was a pocket passer.
Cam Newton.
Cam Newton is a nobody.
He's an MVP.
Yeah,
And an NFC champion.
He had what, 5 good seasons?
That doesn't make him a nobody.
Oh, he's
I don't see you putting one good season in the NFL.
You're right. You're right. How dare I call Cam Newton a nobody?
Yeah.
You're right.
How dare
You're
you.
right. Yeah, how dare I?
Now he's
What-
going to go on social media and attack you.
Yeah, with all of his cryptic weird texting, he's like, "How many fonts can I use today?" Like, no, dude.
Yeah, getting back on the Caleb Williams topic, this is not an overreaction. The Bears are a completely different team this year, and
No, they're
coaching
not.
and
They're the same team.
the offense just look
the
a
same
lot better.
They're the same team, Alex.
Okay, Packer fan. Okay, Packers fan.
I'm a football fan. I'm a football fan. Therefore, I'm very
BS.
no. I'm a football fan, and therefore, I'm very thankful for the Bears. They are historic. They helped found the NFL. Thanks to George Halas, I'm very happy for the Bears if they succeed. I'm not actually happy if they succeed. I'm so angry. But as a football fan, the Bears have contributed to football. Okay? But I'm telling you right now, they're gonna have 10 wins for absolutely zero. They're gonna have 10 wins, and they're gonna get into the playoffs, and then they're gonna get absolutely clapped by
Hey,
them.
I didn't say a word about the playoffs.
You can't say that they're a legit team and Caleb Williams is a top 10 quarterback and then have him go out and win XYZ. No, dude.
Hey,
no.
the take was Caleb Williams is top 10.
And
okay.
I am telling
We
you right
didn't say a
now,
word about what the Bears are doing in the playoffs.
Caleb Williams is not top 10.
He absolutely is if we're saying just this season.
No. No.
All right.
Do you want me to list off 10 quarterbacks that I think are better than him? Off the top of my head.
No,
do
I
you want
want
me
you
to
to move
attempt?
on with your next take so that I can go to bed at some point.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Falcons escape death nearly, but they still absolutely suck and probably should rebuild again.
The Falcons did not escape death. They still suck.
That's what I wrote down.
The suck part is absolutely not an overreaction. They just played a team that is actually tanking.
Yeah.
So
literally.
there's that.
Right.
That's it. That's my take on it.
Not an overreaction. Falcons terrible.
No.
Okay.
Geno Smith should be benched.
That's not an overreaction.
No.
We've been talking about this for weeks. Geno Smith should be cut. Geno Smith they should pull the, oh, they won't let me in, huh? They should take away his key card access to the building.
Yeah.
Ship him out of town.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about Geno Smith later on too, but
yeah, I'm with you.
yeah.
I'm with you. How many more you got over there, dude?
I have 3 more.
Okay, I can go back and forth with you then.
Yes.
The Chiefs may fight their way back, but it won't be enough.
Oh, that's an overreaction.
Really?
Yeah, no. The way they looked in that second half, I in the clutch like that. Now, Patrick Mahomes did make some idiotic plays, granted. Rolling out of the pocket on a three-man blitz.
Yes.
Yahoo!
Woo! I'm Patrick
Um,
Mahomes.
and I shoot real good. Yeah.
Alex, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Not an overreaction. I think that they're gonna make a pretty good push, but I don't think it'll be enough. And if it is, they're gonna wind up being a 7 seed who's gonna have to go on the road for all of the playoffs. It's not gonna be enough to get them back. The expectation for the Chiefs is Super Bowl. It's not enough. They are not Super Bowl caliber this year. Period.
I'm gonna say overreaction because I think the NFL wants us to think that the Chiefs are done, but little does everyone know.
They're done. Stop. I'm not entertaining this. They're done.
Okay. I'll move on with my next one. Myles Garrett will break the sack record.
He needs what? How many? 5 more?
I don't even know. I know he's pretty close.
Yeah, I think he needs 5 more.
Definitely
Uh,
not an overreaction
No,
regardless.
no, not an overreaction. Are you kidding me? This is simple. This is just math at this point. It's not even a football take. It's just math.
No.
It's
Yeah.
if you're dropping 4 and 5 sack games every single week, it's just math. You're gonna break it no matter what.
Hmm.
So I can hear Boba in the background.
Yeah, I'm trying to grab her and get her in the camera.
You could
Here-
turn your camera around if you
I'm
want.
I'm trying. Here is my attempt at the Boba cam.
Hi, Boba. Boba.
Hi, Boba.
Oh, she heard me. Did you hear her? She like
Yeah.
perked up immediately. Hi, Boba.
Yeah. Boba, come over here.
I miss my child so much.
I'm so glad I get to spend time with my
Yeah.
goddaughter.
Oh, thank you for taking care of her. We love it. We love it.
But anyway, yeah, no overreaction here.
Yep, I'm with you. All right, let's see. Shador has been done so dirty, and he is the clear choice in Cleveland. What the heck were they doing?
This is not an overreaction by any
Beautiful
means.
passes. Oh my gosh, dude.
Yeah,
What? He was cooking.
genuinely think he was blackballed.
He had to have been, right?
Yeah.
He had to. There's no way.
Mhm.
Somebody had to have. He had to have made somebody very angry in the NFL, or somebody had to have said, "This guy is not somebody that you want." I don't like his attitude, but it's
No,
the
I
same
don't either.
attitude. It's the same attitude that his dad brought every single game. And we look
Mhm.
at Dion right now as a legend, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm gonna go not an overreaction. I don't agree with him as a culture pick, but as a football pick, I don't know how you sit here and say, "Oh yeah, Dylan Gabriel's the guy."
Yeah. Yeah, I don't either. That's not an overreaction.
Yeah.
Well, you took one of mine from me. So
Oh.
this is my last one.
Okay. Okay.
The Vikings will have a new QB1 next season.
Ooh. I am gonna go overreaction. JJ McCarthy, despite his injuries and despite the 9 drama, if you can even call it that, the alter ego, has shown real flashes of what he could be. He has a star-studded team around him, O-line, defense, receivers. I mean, for all things holy, he has Justin Jefferson. So I'm gonna say overreaction for one reason only. He's playing like rookie quarterbacks play, but he's playing like a rookie quarterback who hasn't been able to practice. And despite the fact that he thinks that he has all the moxie in the world, he needs to just knock himself down a few pegs and get back to work. That first week against the Bears, he showed real promise.
I'm gonna say not an overreaction. What happens when a quarterback hits free agency? Say, I know some upcoming quarterback free agents are Daniel Jones and Mac Jones. What happens when one of them signs with Minnesota? Because I know for a fact Mac is going to be looking for a starting role this
Mac would
offseason,
100% be a starter over
or
JJ
at least
McCarthy.
or at least a bridge quarterback type role.
No, Mac Jones could be a franchise quarterback in Minnesota. I'm with you.
Yeah, no,
It's got
yeah,
to be the right fit though.
especially with all the tools that he would have. And
Yeah.
I
Oh yeah.
genuinely think it would be a right fit.
I think if you told me if the question was, or if the take was they should move on from JJ to Mac Jones, then I'm with you. But I don't think that they can address this in the upcoming quarterback draft. I don't think that they can
No.
address this. I don't think that they want another bridge QB. Daniel Jones is going to sign a long-term contract with the Colts, so that's not happening. He's not going to be a free agent at the end of the year.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking solving this in the draft. I was thinking solving this in free agency.
See, but I don't think that there's anybody other. I would say Mac Jones is about the best that you're gonna get. Like, what are they gonna go out and do? Are they gonna go out and get Justin Fields, who's clearly gonna be cut after this season? Like, I don't know. That seems ridiculous to me.
Mhm.
Kirk
Yeah.
Cousins comes back. Like, I could see that potentially happening.
Mm-hmm.
But even
Potentially.
then, I don't even think that that's as good of a fit as the Mac Jones. I think the Mac Jones thing might be the best idea I've ever heard for the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah, me too.
All right, Alex. Here is my last hot take. Thanksgiving football is the greatest thing known to man.
I can't say it beats the Super Bowl by any means.
Wow, really?
No, absolutely not.
But it's
It's-
culturally iconic. People who don't watch football will all be watching football because it will be on in their house. Thanksgiving is like so hype for football.
I think the idea of football on Thanksgiving is what's culturally iconic, not the NFL itself.
I agree. That's why I said
If
Thanksgiving
the Lion,
football.
if
I
yeah.
didn't say the NFL. I said Thanksgiving football.
Now,
That
if
means
the
like playing backyard football
now
as well.
that's a different story. That
See,
is an
it
entirely different
encompasses
story.
all of football, all of it, not just
Oh
the
yeah,
NFL, not just the NFL. I'm
oh
talking
yeah,
football. Period.
yeah. I know we'll get at least one viewer that has a family tradition of a turkey bowl every Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that those create some of the best memories of all time.
Literally. Yep.
Yeah.
That's why I said it. So, Alex, I'll reiterate the take. Thanksgiving football is the greatest thing known to man.
Not an overreaction.
Not an overreaction. That's right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that does it for overreaction or not this week.
Yes, it does.
We are swimming along here at 48 minutes.
Yeah, and on the topic of Thanksgiving, Colton, you had an activity that you wanted to bring to Toxic Couch this week.
Yeah, it's such a low-key chill week. Obviously, Thanksgiving is in 2 days. I actually have my Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow at the Magic Kingdom. So
Nice.
definitely, but I thought it would be pretty cool at this point in the season and at this point just in life to take a moment between the two of us and just be for real and tell everybody what we're thankful for. You get to see a little bit of us. Alex, I'll let you go first. You tend to really be deep and think about this kind of stuff a lot.
Oh, where do I start? Oh, I talk to you nonstop about all the bad stuff that goes on in my life. I never really sit down and think about what's truly important and what God has really blessed me with. Um, the first thing that I am very thankful for is the fact that God has helped me reach physical goals this year. I had a long-term goal that I set back on April 25th. That was the first day that we started. My long-term goal that day was to hit 100 pounds lost. And I am currently sitting at 80.
That's 20 away, dude.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you. I can't believe that you stuck with it. I didn't. I'm blown away, and I will go 20 pounds heavier just sitting here at Disney. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you.
I might lose all that progress tomorrow, I think. Not tomorrow, Thursday, when I'm eating turkey and pumpkin pie and mac and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm with you.
Won't be fun, but I thank the Lord Jesus for getting me to where I am as of right now, physically anyway.
Yeah.
Um, the thing I'm really, really thankful for, I'm gonna save that one for last. I'm gonna save that one for last. Um, I'm thankful for my family. I'm really thankful. I know my family likes to watch these, and if you're watching right now, I would really like to say thank you for being part of my life yet another year. I really couldn't have been the person that I am without you. I'm thankful for professional opportunities. I've been able to get in some broadcast booths for football and been able to help out with some high school and college teams, which has been really, really, really fun. But I'll come back to this last one now because it's the only thing I can think of off the top of my head right now. My brain is fried from overreaction or not. Um, I am so thankful to be able to sit down and talk for 2 hours on a show every week.
No kidding.
I don't understand how this. I don't even remember how this even became a
Me
concept,
neither.
but I'm still just so glad that somehow, some way, it did.
Yep.
And oh my gosh, I am so excited to see what this has in store for us for our
Mm-hmm.
future. I'm excited to see what this has in store for us for the playoffs too.
Heck yeah.
And of course our traditional Super Bowl, which I am the Toxic Couch Trivia reigning champ.
Oh, well, I didn't get to participate this year. Uh,
I would have
three-time
beat you
loser.
anyways.
I'm
I
a
would have beat you
three-time.
anyways.
Okay, okay, okay.
Undefeated.
I
Undefeated.
I am currently like defeated, if I recall correctly. I think I've lost every year that we've done it. Oh wait,
Yeah.
no, that's a lie. That's a lie. I lost the first 2 years. Tanner lost the year before you joined. So
Yeah.
yes. Yeah. Man,
Hmm. Still have my ring too.
love it. Love it. This year's gonna be so big.
Oh yeah.
we're gonna go all out this year. No
Oh
questions
yeah.
asked.
Hmm.
Hmm.
All right, Colton, I'm going to turn it over to you because you probably have more things that you're thankful for that you can at least think of right now.
Yeah, obviously I put it in the doc, so I was thinking about it. Uh so first and foremost, like so thankful for all of the opportunities God has put in my life. This year and
Especially this one right here.
yes, so ecstatically thankful for Boba.
Oh,
I'll get into that. I'm so thankful for all of the
don't touch
opportunities
that.
that God has thrown my way. You actually said it a little bit. You were like, man, it feels like life can
Oh.
just suck sometimes. Feels like the world around us is just melting apart. Um, and who am I to be saying, hey, thank you to God and everything He's given me? I'm sitting here in a shoulder sling with about 20 stitches in my shoulder and a repaired labrum. And that's not something that a lot of people will sit and say, oh, yeah, I'm super thankful for everything God has given me. But it's true. Uh, I'm so incredibly thankful that God has given me the opportunity to have such wonderful people in my life, my family. Alex, you are part of my family. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You are my family, and your family who is watching at home is also part of my family. I'm so thankful for my absolute beautiful wife that I got to marry over the summer. I'm thankful for every single person who was able to be a part of that. I mean, my wife means everything to me. I literally wouldn't be anything without her, and she's turning and looking at me and smiling because she's been sitting the whole
Aw.
time. But it's true. I'm so extremely thankful. Um, like I said earlier, we got to have that really cool dinner yesterday. I'm
Hey,
super thankful. Oh, boba. Yeah, let's
well, she's being a brat right now.
yeah, understandable. But
Mhm.
hey, let's touch on that. Despite the fact that she can be an absolute brat sometimes,
Oh yeah.
I'm so thankful for Boba. Having her around
Uh,
has been so great. She literally showed up at our front door the week before we got married, and Amaya said, "Can we keep her?" And I said, "No." And here she is, and I love her so much. She is literally like my child. I never understood those people that said, "Well, my cat is my child," but I get it.
yeah.
I absolutely love it. My parents have given me such wonderful opportunities. Um, I'm so thankful for them. I'm so thankful for my family that I'm here with now, which I'm. I just heard one of them walk by. Let's see. Let's see if I can pull one of them in. Give me 1 second.
All right. Where did Boba go? Um,
They did. They were hanging out with Elise and they just walked by. I just missed them.
uh,
Um no, I'm so extremely thankful for everything. Literally the fact that I was able to get up and breathe this morning. There's so many people that I could like shout out individually. Thankful for choir this year.
oh
Uh
yeah, choir for sure.
Choir has been amazing this year. Definitely I would say the best year we've ever had in terms of choir. Uh, Probably one of the best experiences I've ever had in my entire life, just in the past like 4 months,
Hmm.
literally. I'm so thankful for every person in that group. Um, Man, yeah, there's just so much to be thankful for. Thankful to be
Yeah.
here at Disney, obviously.
Hmm.
Huge Disney nerd, so just being here. Uh, at some point, I transferred over from being a kid who liked Disney and understood like I'll have to grow up Sunday to now being an adult who's like, wait, I'm still kind of a kid, right?
Hmm.
Um, we'll see if I go off the deep end and become like a full on Disney adult. I won't. No, I'm just so thankful, and obviously to the cherry on top, I'm so thankful to be able to do this show every single week. I have
Mhm.
never actually had so much fun doing something like this. There have been so many projects. Oh, here comes Boba.
Yep.
Is that what that was? I've
I
done
was trying to
so
get it to Boba.
I've done so many projects like this, and we've been doing the Super Bowl for so many years, but I've never had the time or the partner to keep it consistent. There she is. Hi, Boba.
I. Oh.
So I'm so thankful to be able to do this. This has been amazing. We have had an amazing guest on, and we're going to have so many more amazing guests on as we keep growing. We've already got a whole bunch. Yeah, like you know what? Life is really, really good right now.
Hmm.
Really good. And there's a lot of noise and a lot of crap going on, but yeah. All right, Alex.
All
Best
right.
best Thanksgiving food.
Ooh.
Yep.
Oh, there's so many good ones.
You got to pick one.
Mm. See, the turkey's great, right? The turkey's
Right.
awesome.
Right. It is the turkey.
But depending on where you get it, it can be a little bland sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Or who's cooking it?
Yeah. Who's cooking it? Mac and cheese has that same problem where it really, at the end of the day, depends on who's cooking it. Pumpkin pie, same thing. Cranberry sauce is just, I just, it's just, I can't stand it personally. Get down from there. Um,
Is she being terrible?
yeah, she's jumping on the foam that we
Is
have right
she?
here.
How is she managing
Yeah,
that?
I don't know. um, Oh, what's even left? Stuffing can be good, but you got to execute it like perfectly for it to be good. I love stuffing.
I hate stuffing. I
I
can't stand
love
it. I
stuffing.
can't stand it. I've
I,
tried to dabble, but it's not been my thing.
I got mashed potatoes.
I am going to second that opinion.
Not because it is the most iconic, but because it is the hardest to screw up.
It is the best, period.
Yeah.
Gravy, no gravy.
Oh, gravy it doubles the quality
Oh,
of it too.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. There's some bad gravy that you can get though.
Hmm.
Yeah, no, but I'm
Yeah,
with
you
you.
got to get the good gravy though.
Gotta get good gravy. No,
Hmm.
mashed potatoes is unequivocally the best. My because I've got such severe food allergies, grandma every year makes me my own little tub
Yeah.
of mashed potatoes that's like
Hmm.
the size of my head. And
Oh,
then
that's so awesome.
it's so good. I'm missing out on that this year. But different
Yeah.
experiences, I guess. This is my first Thanksgiving away from home, and
Hmm.
actually I think I've had two Thanksgivings away from home. But yeah,
Now I have a question for you. There,
yes.
there, there was one year my parents were really trying to teach me like gratefulness and stuff.
Hmm.
So instead of having a normal Thanksgiving, we had a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. I
Yeah,
kid you not. We literally had the piece of toast, the pretzel sticks, the popcorn, and the jelly beans. It was hilarious. It was
that's
amazing.
that's pretty
And
funny.
yeah, it, and it ended up being a great meal.
You
Now
know what? I believe
now
it.
I felt sick to my stomach because it was a lot of processed food, but
But I kind of I like that idea.
yeah, yeah, I love the idea, and it taught me gratitude too.
Yeah, I love that idea. Okay. Any thanks? So you've already touched on it a little bit of a Thanksgiving thing that you've done. How about some Thanksgiving traditions? Do you have any in your family?
Um, Not really. We just kind of sit and we eat our dinner. We're pretty straightforward about it. Typically, we'll go and meet with family. We don't really have any Thanksgiving family plans this year, though,
Mm.
sadly.
S- So we've all kind of lived on the same farm complex our entire life. So
Yeah.
my family, Rain Man's family, and our grandparents, grandma and papa always host. Um,
Hmm.
and we're we've got this gigantic table and everybody has their set spots. And so yes, we do this. So basically we do the same thing that we do at Thanksgiving 5 or 6 times a year, basically, where
Yeah.
Christmas and Thanksgiving being the biggest, but with Thanksgiving, I love I love Thanksgiving because it's always football and family,
Hmm.
and then believe it or not, church after dinner. This year's the first year where church is not after dinner.
See, normally what we do is we have church the night before.
Got it. Got it. Yeah, they started that this year for us the night before.
Hmm. Yeah.
So I love that, and that's one of my favorite things. And I feel a lot of sadness that I'm not there this year.
Hmm.
Um, so I sit next to my grandpa no matter what.
Hmm. Yeah.
Every time I'm there. So that's like my tradition is sitting there, and then Tanner and I, since we've been growing up, will go out into the backyard at the halftime of every game. We don't have
Hmm.
enough people who love football or who are physically capable enough of like putting on a big old turkey bowl, but
Yeah.
Tanner and I will go run like a Super Bowl in our brains. Tanner and I have
Yeah.
an entire playbook that we made while we were kids.
Of one man plays.
Yeah. Oh no, of
Wow.
him and I. But the
Oh.
thing is that Tanner and I, it's so fun when him and I get to rip this out against real people. I'll
Hmm.
be yelling at him, calling plays, and he's like, all right," and so like for example, we went up to Titletown a few years ago
Yeah.
and ripped through kids. It was so much fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm with you.
See, the bad news for me is usually when we have dinner, TV stayed off.
Oh, see, no, TV always on at dinner, always. There's never a time
Yeah.
where the TV's not on.
And my family always says, "Oh, we got to be social with each other."
We could be social with each
Dude,
other, the volume's off, but the
yes.
TV's on.
Yes. Well, in my dream world, the volume is still on. But
Most of the time, by the time we're eating dinner, the Cowboys are on.
yeah.
Most of the time.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how it is for us too.
Hmm.
Yeah. There's some
Man,
fun traditions for sure.
yeah. All right, dude. Well, happy
All
Thanksgiving
right.
to everybody.
Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving.
Let's
What?
transition into what we normally do with the show.
Yeah, which is our weekly stories segment. And we are going to start by reaching out to some Buccaneers fans. And a lot of them, they got a question. They got a big question coming up to us at Toxic Couch. And they are going to come up to us and ask, where in the world is Bucky Irving? Where in the world is he?
What Bucks
So,
fan is asking that to us specifically?
hey, hey, when you're autistic, you got quite the imagination. So,
You
hey,
did not pull that card. All right, bud.
oh, I pull that card. Trust me. So, anyways, there is growing speculation across the Buccaneers organization and the NFL community that Bucky Irving is not going to play another down for the rest of the year due to non-injury related concerns. I know, right,
Ooh,
Boba? That's crazy.
that is kind of crazy.
So this speculation just kind of began last month, and it's now carried on into November with a real possibility of carrying over into December now too. So more recently, Mike Florio actually chimed in on the matter with a cryptic message on air. And Irving has not played since week 4,
Yeah,
and he was never placed on injured reserve because he was supposed to be back by week 7.
right.
It's week 13 now.
Yeah, I can't even imagine what's happening.
So yeah, this entire situation, it just seems so murky. I
Right.
hope it's just mismanagement by the coaching and medical staff. Worst case scenario, there are actually some internal situations going on with Bucky right now, similar to what's been going on with Mooney Ward.
Hmm.
And yeah, for now, it this is just gonna continue to stay in the dark, sadly, which really sucks. And yeah, I regardless, I wish the best for Bucky
Right.
because he's a great player and I love watching him play.
Yeah, I'm with you. Oh my
Um,
gosh, I can't spell stories. I'm trying to put something that says weekly stories.
yeah. Um, we're gonna go over to San Francisco now, where the relationship between the 49ers and Brandon Ayuk is quote unquote irreparable. So expect Brandon Ayuk to be moved by the end of the season, probably.
But I don't understand, Alex. I don't get it. He
So
just signed a great contract extension, and Niners and their
yeah,
receivers bother me. It
s-
bothers me.
yeah. So the day that report came out, they the Niners chose to void all the guaranteed money in Brandon's contract this season as a way to
Yep.
like show their frustration with how Ayuk has just been a diva all season long.
Yep.
And I can't say that's not deserved if I'm being blatantly honest.
Understandable. Yeah, because the way that he's even like talked about the team. Yeah. Yeah, I'm with
Hmm.
you.
Yeah. I hope Brandon Ayuk can find another home that he enjoys
Yeah. I
because
mean, Debo certainly has.
oh yeah, for sure. So that's something to worry about if you're a Niner fan.
There are a lot of things to worry about if you're a Niner fan. Let's be honest.
All right. Oh boy. This next story.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do a little bit of a promo for it. Just give me a second here. I gotta get his exact stats.
Yeah, I see exactly what you're talking about. Okay.
Colton, talk some filler while I do this.
Uh, Hi, Toxic Couch TV. If you are enjoying the show, make sure that you like and subscribe. We hate doing this thing on Twitch, so subscribe on YouTube and like it and follow us because we try to have fun every single week. And also, if you're on Twitch, ignore everything I just said. We're very thankful that you watch us live every single week. Uh, and Alex,
Yes.
you could take it away from here.
Amen. Thank you for those wise words. Giants fans, there is nothing more cool than keeping it close with the Detroit Lions. But if someone tries to rack on 264 scrimmage yards and 3 total touchdowns, that's no good. And that man's name is the Sonic the Hedgehog. For our weekly stories, I literally put in his picture with those exact quotes. Like, look at that. Look at that.
Let me see. I've got it on my document too. Oh, where's the camera? There it is.
But seriously though, Jahmyr Gibbs was just diabolical this week.
Yep.
It was wow.
Yep.
I just how do you come back from that?
I'm with you. I'm with you. How do you come back from that?
Yeah, how do I come back from that?
So something I forgot to mention that I was thankful for. I got all sappy and I did have some jokes in there. So we have our fantasy league for those of you watching at home, the Heinen Wiz Fantasy League, and Alex and I played each other this week. I put up 223 points, and
Wow.
Jahmyr had 55. I was gonna say I'm thankful
And
for
JSN at 37.
Yep,
And Jalen Hurts at 30.
yep. And Genty at 24.
Yeah.
And I was gonna say I'm thankful for the Rain Man because he helped trade all these guys to me. I literally sold my entire future for this to happen. So Rain Man, shout out, buddy. Love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, in that case, I'm thankful for Jonathan Taylor on my team for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
But
Right. Until he puts up like 8 points.
and Trey McBride for that matter.
Mhm.
Still really, really, really like my odds in the Heinen Wiz Fantasy League. But yeah, that's where I stand right now.
Understandable.
Mm-hmm. So yeah. Shedeur Sanders, he got his first career victory this week.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
We talked about it already.
Yeah, we already kind of did. Just played didn't have the greatest box score type stats, but still managed to get it done when I had to actually pick the Raiders. That game was probably more the Raiders just sucking than the Shedeur doing great, but a win's a win.
A win's a win.
Now, I didn't get to watch this full game, but we got to talk about the Cowboys comeback.
Dude, I watched that entire game. Heck yeah.
Take it away, dude.
Yeah, Cowboys. I was so hyped for them. They are playing their tails off for Needland. I genuinely, that's why I said it in my hot takes. I think that they have a chance to push to make a playoff run. And I believe if they get in the playoffs, I think they'll make a deep run.
Yeah. No, I think so. I think the Cowboys are on track. If they can pull more wins off the way they did in clutch
Mhm.
time like that, then yeah, they can. Absolutely.
Yeah, but they
They
also
can-
have the ability to be absolutely terrible.
That's true.
That's what scares me.
Why did they lose to Zona?
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah. No. Jacoby Brissett should not have won a single game.
Yeah.
Even though he hasn't been the issue. Here's a more exclusive report.
Yeah.
JJ McCarthy was not supposed to play another snap this season. The snaps were supposed to go to Carson Wentz until they realized that he was just not physically able to throw a football.
That's crazy to me. I didn't know this.
JJ McCarthy was just supposed to be like an emergency guy.
Because of his injuries?
Mainly because of that, yeah.
Man, I don't know how to think about that. And that makes a lot of sense because he looked great the first 2 weeks, and then he got hurt.
Hmm.
Hmm. Yeah, that's a scary reality. That seems like something the NFL could definitely be looking into.
Hmm. And KOC is actually receiving a lot of heat for that decision right now.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Especially
Mhm.
after how JJ McCarthy's been playing. With the Vikings, the expectation is that you're going to have a 14-win season like last year,
Yeah.
but clearly not going to happen.
Last but not least, we got to talk about the Monday night game. Brock Purdy throws 3 picks in 1/2, still manages to get it done by double digits. Talk about getting bailed out by your D.
No kidding. He got absolutely bailed out. Um, they shouldn't worry about Brock. They shouldn't.
No.
No, no, there's no way.
Yeah, every quarterback will have bad weeks.
He
I
hasn't
know.
played since August.
Yeah, and Daniel Jones already had his bad weeks. Jordan Love already had his bad weeks.
Jordan has 2 picks on the season. Thank you very much.
The picks
Actually,
aren't
3.
everything.
I think 3. I think he's got 3 on
Picks
the
also
season.
are not everything.
You're right.
But anyway, every
I don't.
quarterback
Yeah.
has their problems sometimes, is my point here. And Brock Purdy's just came at that time. So
Yep.
that's where I stand. All right. That concludes weekly stories. And
Alex,
we are moving at a very
I
pace,
have.
that's for sure.
Yeah, we are at a pace. I
Yes.
have. I have a proposition for you. We have
Yes.
so much left of the show. Would
Yes.
you like to speed run? This sucks. I will time you. You get 15 seconds. No, I'll give you 30. I'll give you 30 seconds to explain your this sucks.
Okay. But do you want to go first? Because I really got to fill up on some water.
Okay, yeah, go
I
for it.
am very desperately thirsty. All right. All right.
All right.
You start in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, folks, here's what sucks. The Bears, they keep getting bailed out. How many times have they played a backup quarterback and won? How many times have they won by a single score? How many times has the defense looked like Swiss cheese? I have finished in 14 seconds, and I tell you what, they are not it. Caleb Williams, undisciplined. They may look great. It's great window dressing. A win's and a win. But you know what? They suck. That's what sucks. The Bears still suck. That's my time. 30.9
30
seconds.
seconds on the
No
dot.
way. Was
That
I
is
actually?
absolutely amazing, dude. That is clutch. Yes. Actually, it was 31, but you were already saying, "Oh, the Bears still suck," and you were wrapping it up, so I just
Yep.
gave it to you.
Yep. Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you. All right, you're up. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know what sucks? The lack of professionalism that has been coming out of Geno Smith lately. One of my weekly stories that I decided to pass on and flex into this slot is the fact that he has been caught on camera flipping off fans. It is absolutely ridiculous, and the way fans treated him, it hasn't exactly been great, even before he proved that he wasn't good. But this man sucks and deserves all the heat that is really coming his way. None of it is even inappropriate. None of it warrants a middle finger towards the fans of the Las Vegas Raiders who have experienced nothing but hardship since moving there. And Geno Smith is just being really unprofessional, and I genuinely hope that he is out of there at the end of the year. And that, my friends, is what sucks.
55 seconds.
Ah,
That's okay. All right, Alex. I tell you
why
what.
didn't you stop me?
No, because I wanted to hear what you had to say. I tell you what.
Okay.
I'll give you the exact amount of time that you took for that. I'm going to give you 55 seconds to get through all of your awards.
Ooh, I might even beat that.
Okay,
Um,
55 seconds. You ready?
yeah, here we go.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Sorry, guys, no rookies of the week this week. On a short week, I just didn't have the time for it. MVP, born to pick Jameis Winston, forced to pick Matthew Stafford. It was absolutely dominant against the Bucks and was just absolutely crazy. Offensive player of the week is Jahmyr Gibbs. We already went over his stats, over 260 scrimmage yards and a hat trick. Um, Defensive player of the week, Will Anderson, dropped a whole bunch of sacks. I can't even remember the exact number. It was at least 5.
It was
Was just absolutely dominant in my beep beep upset of the week. And finally, coach of the week is Brian Schottenheimer, which is pretty self-explanatory. 21-0 comeback against who was number 1 in my power rankings, really. So yeah, clutch win against great team. Those are your weekly awards.
53 seconds. Nice
All
job.
right.
Drilled it. All right, my turn. How long you gonna give me for power rankings?
I'll give you a minute.
Oh, give me
I
45
gotta.
seconds. Give me 45 seconds.
Okay, 40. I gotta get my timer set up here.
Trust.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
At this point in the season, I certainly hope that we understand who is who. The Rams are number 1. They are the team to beat. They're in a class of their own. We've got the Patriots at number 2. Holy crap, Drake May still looking like an MVP candidate. That defense is fantastic. The Seahawks at number 3. The only team that's really been able to beat them is themselves. I think that they have a chance to be at a class at their own too. Number 4, I've got the Indianapolis Colts. Despite the bad loss to the Chiefs, they still have one of the best running backs in the league. Number 5, I've got the Eagles. Number 6, I've got the Packers. They have the same struggles. I've talked about them at length. 7, I've got the Broncos. I don't believe 100% yet, but we're getting close. 8, Lions. I'm so excited for the Lions, but at the same time, they don't got it. Oh no, I'm overtime. 9, the Chiefs.
Keep going.
9, we've got the Chiefs. They are definitely looking like they're going to have a comeback here. And 10, the 49ers. Frankenstein incarnate in the NFL. Those are my top 10
Yeah.
power rankings.
All right. Thank you for those top 10.
Yep.
And now we go back to normal tempo as we reach our
Mhm.
feature presentation, which
Mhm.
is our week 13 game picks. Now, Colton, I completely forgot to put our records from this week in the notes. Do you happen to remember?
7-4, 7-5, I
Well,
believe.
it would have yeah, we can get back to that later. I can retally that for
Yep.
us.
Yeah, we'll find it.
We're on a short week anyway, so we just got to get through these. No graphics for these games this week, which sucks because I kid you not, literally every single home team is wearing alternate uniforms this week.
Mm-hmm.
But regardless, we start with our Thanksgiving games, and that consists of the Green Bay Packers
Heck yeah.
taking on the Detroit Lions.
Give it to me. I love it. I am going to take the Green Bay Packers here, and here's why. I believe their defense is going to be elite against this offense. Micah Parsons has the highest pressure rate on Penei Sewell all year long. So I'm taking the Lions here, or I'm taking the Packers over the Lions because purely their defense. I believe both teams are going to struggle offensively, but I'm a lot more scared of Micah Parsons than I am scared of Brian Branch and Aiden Hutchinson.
Colton, you talked about tradition before. Well, actually, we
Yes.
both did.
Yes.
Part of Thanksgiving football tradition is the Lions and Cowboys losing on Thanksgiving.
You're right.
And for that reason, I am with you. The Packers are going to obliterate the Lions, and I am rooting for the Green Bay Packers this Thanksgiving. What is this, the 3rd year in a row they play on Thanksgiving?
Yes. Jordan Love gets
Yeah.
his turkey leg again.
Oh, yeah.
We've
So,
won
yeah.
all 3 years, won the last 2 that we've played on.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now we got the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
This is a tough pick for me because I want to count on the Cowboys. This may be one of the only games that they drop for the rest of the season. Um, so I do have the Chiefs winning this game, despite it being an Arrowhead. I'm gonna put
Not
a
an
pin in it,
Arrowhead.
or I'm sorry, I meant to say Jerry World. I was thinking about putting a pin in this. I would like to say, Evil Colton would like to pick the Cowboys here because I know what they're fighting for, and I know that they are going to scrap their way to the end. And I know at the trade deadline they got so much better. I want to pick the Cowboys. I want to, but I won't because I have common sense. So we're going to take the pin out and pick the Kansas City Chiefs.
I'm going to take the Chiefs for all the same reasons that I picked the Packers to beat the Lions.
Yep. All right, Alex, we've got one more game on Thanksgiving. The Cincinnati Bengals are being hosted by the Baltimore Ravens.
Joe Burrow or not, Lamar is Joe Burrow's father and is going to win this
Oh,
easily.
Alex,
Second half of this.
I can't see you anymore, sir.
Oh no, what's going on? Yeah, I got a pop up on here. Can you see me now?
I can see you now.
Okay. Yeah, so if you didn't hear me, I'm gonna take the Ravens in this one. Lamar is Joe Burrow's daddy, and and he is going to dominate. No
Yep.
questions asked.
Yep, Alex, I'm with you. The Ravens have taken back the AFC North, and they're gonna steamroll through the end of the year, except for the Packers. So I'm with you.
All right, we move on to our Black Friday game, which is actually a good game this year.
Is it?
Actually, it is so good. This is my Toxic Couch game of the week.
No, that's terrible.
Yeah.
No, this is not Toxic Couch. Okay, whatever.
It
I'll go with you.
absolutely
I'll
is.
go. I'll go with you. I'll go with you. Fine. Toxic Couch game of the week.
Toxic Couch game of the week, and I got the Eagles. I don't
You didn't
think
say
they.
what team. You didn't say what teams. You didn't say what teams.
Oh, sorry, the Bears and the Eagles, but I got the Eagles.
I've also got the Eagles. I'm with you there, bud.
I just don't think the Bears have proven enough to go out and beat the friggin' Philadelphia Eagles, who have only really lost in freak upsets so
Yep.
far.
Yep.
There's no way the Bears go in and make a statement, and if they do, I will punch myself because I will be dreaming.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Bears have lucked out. Period. End of story. We've talked about it as much as you would like to say that they're a good team because they keep winning. You and I have talked about it at length. They keep lucking out. The Bears are the luckiest team in the NFL. They're not the best team. Give me Philly. Yeah, Philly. In fact, I hope Philly wins by 100. And I wish I would have brought my Saquon jersey because I would wear it all day long.
Mm-hmm. All right, so that brings us to the Sunday games, and we start in the early window with a good one between the Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts.
This is the first time I'm picking against you. I'm sorry. D'Amico Ryans and his defense, no matter if CJ Stroud is playing or not, this defense is gnarly. I think Daniel Jones throws at least 2 picks. At least.
I'm gonna take the Colts. I believe in this team, and I am trying my absolute best to stay optimistic. Jonathan Taylor won't be shut down back-to-back weeks.
Will Anderson Jr. though?
Our O-line though? Daniel Jones could be another story. But if the run game can get going, it's lights out. It's a Colts dub.
Okay.
And that's really what I'm counting on. I can't see Jonathan Taylor getting shut down in back-to-back weeks.
All right.
Now we have the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Cleveland Browns.
Give me the Niners. They're a top 10 team for a reason. Shador is going to, I believe he'll probably play lights out. I just don't think the Browns defense can keep up. Maybe that's a bad take. Maybe the Browns deep. Maybe this is a better game than I'm realizing.
Mhm.
That Browns defense is scary. I'm still with San Fran, but my brain tells me that this is a close game.
No, I'm with you. I got the Niners. I don't think Shador is going to have as good of a game as people think. I think that if the defense can do that to Bryce Young, imagine what they're going to do to poor Shador.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm going with the Niners.
Yep.
Finally, for the CBS early window, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Tennessee Titans.
I hate picking I hate picking the Jags. I hate it. But I'm gonna go with the Jags.
Yeah. Um, yeah, I don't have much to say here. I'm going with the Jags.
Yep.
Titans really have nothing to play for anymore.
Yep. I'm
So
with you.
like, yeah. All right. Moving on to the Fox single header window, we start with the best game of the early window, probably between the Los Angeles Rams and the Carolina Panthers.
This game has the potential to be an upset alert. Any game that the Rams play in against a semi decent team, but I believe that the Rams are going to go in and they are going to dominate from front to back, especially after their bye week. They literally look like one of the best teams. They are the best team in the NFL. Rams are going to cook.
I'm with you. The Rams are gonna absolutely cook. The Panthers are gonna get exposed as if they already didn't.
Yep.
I don't see any world where the Panthers take it.
Yep.
Next, we have the Atlanta Falcons taking on the New York Jets in a stinker.
This is a stinker. It's a tough pick for me. Uh, the Jets have more credence to be tanking and have more to tank for. So I'm gonna go with the Falcons here because the Jets will throw the game on purpose.
Um, I'm gonna take the Jets. I don't think the Jets will throw games. The Jets seem like a team that could be on spoiler watch this late in the season. That they could because there has been some sort of upside. Never mind. I totally forgot that Tyrod Taylor's the starter now. Give me the
Yeah.
Falcons. Jets have nothing to play for anymore. Give me Atlanta.
The switch
Flipping
up
that
right on
last
the
second.
spot. The switch up on the spot was so crazy.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite things you've ever done. That's awesome.
Yeah. Now we have the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, another stinker.
Oh, I wouldn't call that a stinker. I think this is a good game. Yeah,
I think so.
this is a good game. Buccaneers have their struggles, but they literally have had one of the toughest schedules in the past 3 weeks that I've ever seen in my life.
Mhm.
Give me the Buccaneers here. Jacoby Brissett's going to get a weapon back. He's got Trey McBride, but he's also going to have Marvin Harrison back.
Mhm.
Allegedly, I don't know if he's 100% back. But yeah, I don't think Arizona's going to get over that hump of Tampa Bay.
Yeah. I'm with you. The Bucks got to get back on the right track at some point, and this is where it's going to start. Give me the Bucks.
Uh, I'm gonna intro this one. We've got the Minnesota Vikings being hosted by Sam Darnold.
We
and
missed one.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You're right. I'll do the next two. New Orleans Saints are being hosted by the Miami Dolphins.
This is a Miami victory. And with the schedule that the Dolphins have had as of late, and with the schedule that they have coming up, they might squeak their way into playoff talks after all.
No, no way.
I am solely saying that because of their schedule.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna take the Dolphins. The Saints are genuinely tanking.
Tanking, but still trying to win football games.
Yes.
Okay, Alex. Sam Darnold is hosting his old team.
You didn't say your pick for Saints and Dolphins.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm picking the Saints.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm getting tired. It's been a long day.
Okay. Sorry.
No,
Um,
don't. I'm just telling you,
we
I'm
got,
tired.
we got the anyway, we got the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, I've got the Seahawks here. 9 won't do nothing.
9 will not do nothing. I agree.
Yep.
Um, then we go to the late window. from CBS with their prime CBS game with Jim Nantz and Tony Romo as the Buffalo Bills take on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I'm going upset alert here. I'm going Pittsburgh Steelers.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
really?
Yep.
Why?
I can feel it in my jellies. No, I'm in the
Mm,
spirit of thinking about the Steelers. Grandpa, uh, who we're celebrating his 70th birthday down here this weekend, diehard Steelers
yeah.
fan, grew up in Pittsburgh. In honor of him, it feels like I don't want to count out the Steelers. And Aaron Rodgers, I can only imagine how pent up that man is after watching them almost lose or almost win against the Bears.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I gotta take the Bills. The Bills just look too good right now, and we know how this goes whenever these two squads play. Outside of maybe like one time in the past 5, 6 years, I'm going with the Bills. It's really no discussion for me.
Got it. All right, Alex. Raiders hosting the Chargers.
I got Chargers.
I'm sorry. Uh, Inverse
Chargers
that.
hosting the Raiders.
Yep.
And yeah, Chargers are winning that in their San Diego unis as well. So yeah, Chargers win that, no questions asked.
No
Geno
discussion
Smith is
needed.
just cooked.
No discussion needed. Give me the Chargers.
Yeah. We move to Sunday Night Football, which isn't really a discussion either. It's between the Denver Broncos and the Washington Commanders.
No discussion needed. Broncos.
Uh, yeah, no discussion really needed. Washington's just kind of cooked, and they're just kind of taking a gap year with all the injuries they're dealing with. So I'll take Denver.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched a really good documentary this week on the Commanders and why they were so successful last year as compared to this year.
Mhm.
And how last year the team was built on this, hey, we're going to bring in a bunch of veteran guys while we rebuild so that we can see how like to build a program from the ground up, but we're going to have the older guys elevate them. But they didn't have any of the talent underneath to keep going because they thought that they were going to be, oh, that's adorable. They thought that they were going to like expand beyond because of their Super Bowl aspirations last year, making it one game short. So they abandoned the 5-year plan they originally had in place for a rebuild.
Mhm.
So they abandoned the rebuild plan because they thought that they were ready, and it turns out that they're not.
Or they're just dealing with way too many injuries.
That's true.
And finally, Monday Night Football, another blowout stinker probably between the New York Giants and New England Patriots.
Patriots. Drake May looks good. Ramondre Stevenson does not look so good, but they've got a whole bunch of talent in that backfield, so not too worried about it.
Dart might come back this week, but it won't matter. The Patriots are just gonna dominate this whole game
If I'm the
from start to
Giants,
finish.
I hope Jameis is playing for the rest of the season. I love
Yeah.
Jackson Dart, but don't force him back too quickly. Let Jameis play.
Yeah, me too. Regardless, I gotta take the Patriots.
Yep. Man, that's
So
it,
that
Alex.
Yeah, that wraps up our game picks, which means that wraps up this episode of Toxic Couch TV. But before we go, just a big thank you once again to our sponsor, Heinrichs Harmony, offering Christ-centered piano, guitar, and voice lessons, plus worship, band, and ensemble opportunities for musicians of all levels.
Yeah,
If you're
if you're
looking for,
you
oh,
want me to say it
sorry.
or do you want to say
Yeah,
it?
no, go ahead, go ahead. I'm so sorry, I took that from you.
No, that's okay. I just was reading the script. If you're looking for lessons that inspire both your talent and your faith, visit stepsforgrace.com and scroll all the way down to Heinrichs Harmony.
Where faith and music come together in perfect harmony.
I love that. Nice. Nice.
Ugh.
Oh, dude, I can't lie to you. I'm so tired right now.
What a week this was. What an
Oh, I
episode
know.
this was.
I know.
Again.
It's so much fun every week, but I am
Yeah.
so tired.
Yeah.
Honestly, if we can get this new technology working, we can have Tanner on the show every week. Literally.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you've had a chance to go over and check the stream. Both of our
Mhm.
cameras are streaming in 4K right now.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yep. So
I have not
I'm
been
gonna
able to check out the stream.
I'm gonna play around with this new software that I got for streaming and see if we can get all of our graphics just moved over.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
yeah, that'll be fun. Once again, I just want to say thanks to all you guys for tuning in and watching us and putting up with us every single week.
No kidding.
Yeah, it is so much fun to be a part of this, and once again, I am thankful.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What a happy holiday week. Football is gonna be fantastic. Traditions on traditions on traditions. We love football on Thanksgiving, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. Darn right.
Darn right. Um, who are the Colts playing this week?
Houston.
Houston, that's right. We've talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
I should know that. Oh man, I good luck to you guys. I after last week, I'm scared for you. The way that Houston's defense played.
Good luck against Detroit too.
This is one of the best years of defensive football I can recall in my memory. You know
Mm-hmm.
that?
Yeah.
Miles Garrett is running around. Micah Parsons is running around. Aiden Hutchinson. And we've also got Will Anderson and Bonito as well.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
Yeah.
these defensive players are getting quarterback treatment.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They're coming.
I love you so much.
Mm-hmm. They're
Uh-huh.
coming for your favorite QB.
Didn't sound any better there, but man, dude, what a week.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We have a lot of fun doing this every week. And once again, we just want to say thanks so much. And
Yeah,
with
of course.
that wraps up this episode for us. I'm Alex Blackwood. This is my buddy Colton Heinrich, living it up down in Disney. And
Yeah.
with that, we say bye bye. Boba, say bye.